The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Hope you're well. I just had a funny experience. I went to the bank. I had different things to take care of. And I opened up my accounts. I hadn't looked at the balance for a little while, and it was higher than I expected it should be by a fair sum. And so part of me thought, well, maybe I just miscalculated, or why question a good why question a good thing? But I got out of the bank and I was just using the app on my phone and looking through the account transaction history, and sure enough, there was this random deposit quite a while ago, almost a month ago, for $720. And so I looked into it. It itemizes the transactions, and sometimes there's some information under it. All it said was deposit. Now, at that point in time, I'm thinking, I don't remember this. I guess it's possible somehow I had a windfall of 720 that in the intervening weeks I have just totally forgotten. But I don't think so. But I guess that's possible. And then another thought comes into my brain of somehow somebody else got this money into my account. I mean, this is not like it's just a thought that happened. It's not really a logical thought, but that somehow I got gifted this money, which, the second after I thought of that, I recognized how little sense that made. Somebody would have to have access to my account to deposit it. And then I thought, well, I guess it's possible there was like an accounting error, or they mistakenly transferred, because I've had stuff, it's usually in the other direction, where I remember having like a $400 debit, $400 taken from my account for something that had nothing to do with me. I think was like a clerical or accounting error. I don't think it was a fraud situation. I can't remember. So I have had that experience. So I was thinking, I guess maybe they just wrongly deposited it, from somebody else's account. And all this is going through my brain, and I'm thinking, there's a part of me that comes on board and says, again, don't question a good thing, God intended you to have this money. Just roll with it. Don't investigate. Don't ask questions. Yeah, so that did happen for a brief moment. There was a brief moment in the car, and then I got out of the car and just said, let's go see what this is all about. Went into the bank, because it would be nice to just have that money. Money in some, well, let me not even get into that. But anyway, so I went back into the bank and went to the teller. I don't know if that's the professional title, the people at the front, and told them I think I may have gotten money wrongly deposited into my account. And so they started investigating it, and they were stumped. They couldn't find it, so they had to go up the chain. Anyways, it took a while, and they figured it out. And it was somebody else's money. it seems that what happened is probably my account, because I had been in the bank that same day for a withdrawal, and maybe it was the person behind me or a couple after me or something, and my account was still open somehow on the teller's computer, and they just ended up somehow depositing, I think, I mean that's what seems like the logical thing, depositing that money into my account. I don't know if you can hear that car alarm. Anyways, so easy come, easy go. It's just funny, and maybe funny isn't quite the right word, but 10 minutes before all of that happened, I had no money that I was in possession. I had no, did I just say money? I had no idea that I was in possession of that money. It didn't exist to me. All of a sudden I find out that I have this money, and just so quickly, after so much work that I've done, from, you know, internally to be, you know, a better person, whatever that means, but I just, you know, within that short amount of time, found myself struggling to let go of money that wasn't even mine. You know, it's just kind of crazy. You can understand it because money, unfortunately, on some level is security, is safety. I don't want to say that too sharply, and part of me doesn't even want to say that at all. But having some money in this world, even if not much, but you know, the more the better, having some money, you know, there's some connection to the survival instinct, or that part of our psychology. So from that angle, I'm trying not to be too too critical or something of my reaction. And in a sense, I guess it does speak to the fact that it did not take me that long. You know, there was just a brief debate in my mind of, do I just keep this? It's been a month, nobody said anything. Do I just keep this money? But that didn't last too long, so I guess that is a credit to some positive momentum that I've built up, that I was able to just walk back in and take care of that. But it was a bit painful. Maybe painful is not the right word. Wasn't even my money. It's just, that's what's so funny about it. But you see how that happens, you know. Anyways, hope you're well. Be well. Hope you're well. Take care.